Let's get it. Jump start. Sports. D-Bay. Say it slow, bang, 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 bang. Watch the bank roll, grow. Hall of Fame, gang, gang. You already know. Cheat codes, running plays, green lights on go. Win some, lose some, but live to bet tomorrow. Slow, bang, bang, bang. Watch the bank roll, grow. Hall of Fame, gang, gang. You already know. Cheat codes, running plays, red nights is a no. Win some, lose some, but live to bet tomorrow. Good after morning, salute the Hall of Fame vibe. New members in the chat, put your middle fingers high. Bobby the builder stacking bricks with the crew. Cheat codes in the bank, yeah, we breaking it through. 5 plays lined up, 4 hitters on deck. 1 Hail Mary, 1 haymaker connect. We aiming for the green, stack the checks, respect. Using Lando's chart, man, you know what's next. There's a method to the madness, ride out the storm. Bankroll management keeps the pockets warm. Play it humble, keep it cool, that's the way we perform. Say it slow, bang, 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 bang. Watch the bank roll, grow. Hall of Fame, gang, gang. You already know. Cheat codes, running plays, green lights on go. Win some, lose some, but live to bet tomorrow. Slow, bang, bang, bang. Watch the bank roll, grow. Hall of Fame, gang, gang. You already know. Cheat codes, running plays, red nights is a no. Win some, lose some, but live to bet tomorrow. I post slips night and day, night shift or the dawn. If you ain't Lando or Ma, keep it calm. Drop your wins in the thread, keep the comments tight. Live bets in the chat, every play in sight. We banking non-stop, yeah, the hustle don't quit. Every loss just a step till the jackpot hit. Stay respectful, stay humble, never fold in the grind. Win or lose, it's the code, keep the Hall of Fame mine. We betting with the squad, yeah, the culture intact. Every storm we survive, we just double it back. Let's keep banking, have fun, put the team on the map. Say it slow, bang, 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 bang. Watch the bank roll, grow. Hall of Fame, gang, gang. You already know. Cheat codes, running plays, green lights on go. Win some, lose some, but live to bet tomorrow. Slow, bang, bang, bang. Watch the bank roll, grow. Hall of Fame, gang, gang. You already know. Cheat codes, running plays, red nights is a no. Win some, lose some, but live to bet tomorrow. Win some, lose some, but live to bet tomorrow.
Bars.
Do 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 do. 3547.
Hey,
Humane. What's up, brother?
what's going on, man? What's going on?
Life is good, man. We've been off for a while because we had the
Yeah, man.
All-Star break. So that means we needed to take a little break. But
Yes,
the
sir.
games will be back in 2 days. So let's start getting the vibes going. We have a lot of subjects to cover of things that have been going on last week or so. If you guys want us to cover any topic, just let us know in the comments. First, how was your Valentine's Day, sir?
It didn't turn out the way I was hoping it was gonna turn out.
So you
I
didn't so you
came.
didn't get laid. That's what that means.
I mean, not so much of that, man. I came back, of course, I was going to pick up, my Valentine and stuff like that, but I came back and my car has an air suspension and the air suspension kind of went out. So,
So that
I
thing
don't
was just
know. I
sitting
have
like
issue.
that thing was
Yeah,
just
it's
sitting
sitting
low.
low. Yeah, the boy sitting low. So, most of the plans that I did have, I couldn't follow through. So that makes it
So
no
you was
bueno.
college. That was your excuse to be a bad man,
I
be a
mean,
bad
all right,
boyfriend. Girl, I would
so
have
she
took
had
you out on a date. I had all of this planned, man. Man, I'm so mad we couldn't go spend $1 million.
man, but all right, I still had plans, but she had to come get me.
Had to use her gas.
Yeah, I filled the tank up though. I
There
did
you
fill the
go.
tank up. And she had to come get me, and we went to this Italian spot. There's an Italian spot in nobody. Well, I mean, 10 out of 10. It looked
Like that?
like, yeah, this is the second time we went. The first time we went was on accident. And then when we went there, it looked like Italian spot something off of The Godfather. It looked like you're gonna make a deal or give somebody an offer
Oh, so it's a
that
little
they can't
vibe.
refuse. Yeah, so it was a little bopping. 10 out of 10 Italian food. And then after that, I took her out again on Sunday, the day after. We went to the spot downtown called well, we went to Checkmate, the place that my sister had her birthday thing at.
Okay. Okay. Yep.
Yeah, food was amazing there too.
Yeah,
That's
their food was good when we
randomly.
did the birthday.
It's black owned too, randomly, if you didn't know.
So my
How
question
was
is,
yours?
mine was good. Mine was basic, man. It was I went to the gym, kicked it. Um, the way in my household, how it works. I want to hear y'all thoughts. I want to hear your thoughts. Somebody you know, you newly in a relationship type life, and I want to see. Do you agree with me? Do y'all believe I'm wrong? Whatever it is, right? So you know my wife, me and her both was flight attendants at the time, traveling around the world, all that type of stuff. And my philosophy is at this point we're married. When I see you on a random Tuesday, here go $100, here go here go 200 here and there. When I go to Myers, I will see some nice flowers for $10. I grab her some flowers here and there. Oh, I see these little fluffy socks that she'll probably like at CVS. I grab them fluffy socks. So with me buying trinkets and small gifts throughout the year, I feel on big commercialized holidays like Valentine's Day, I don't want to be bothered because now I'm competing against all the boyfriends and people that do nothing throughout the year. And just on one day, everything is priced up, it's chaotic, and I got to compete with them. So I don't want no parts of it. What's your thoughts? Am I wrong or should good woman have that day?
I mean, logically, you're not wrong, but in woman math, your equation is off. I believe. Like, all right, I'm with you if you don't want to do it that day, right?
Mm-hmm.
But say if you did Sunday, when we went, I had reservations. It was mad reservations open on Sunday, but Saturday not so much because the obvious that was the day of. But the
Mm-hmm.
day after, mad reservation. So switching up the day or so, or maybe showing a little extra romance around the time, then yeah. But just offing it and just be like, I do it throughout the day. Deep down inside, she still want the extra romance. I'm calling it.
And then it's like on this level, it's like, all right, both our birthdays in January. On
Mhm.
January, we celebrated her birthday, went to Benihana's, had a good time. January, we celebrated my birthday at the crib, then went to Big. Then on February, nephew birthday, went to Benihana's.
Uh
So
huh.
in the 2 months, we already been out a lot of times.
But it don't have to be out, right? Y'all at the form of marriage. You could have it inside picnic, man. Switch it up a little bit. Little favorite wine. Hit some candles. Hit some romance. Put on the notebook or something, or the wood. And it could be other ways that you could kind of form some more romantic, I say, energy throughout the weekend. Don't have to be commercial, man. I'm just saying.
There you go. Good stuff. Good stuff. So you enjoyed yours. Now
Yeah,
I'm
that's
about to
sort
go
of,
grab
but minus the
something.
car issue.
Come on. I'm about to grab something before we get started. Tell everybody what they need to do. Hype them up about what's coming on the second half of NBA and
Ooh.
MLB coming.
Okay. Okay, team. It's about to be the second half of NBA season. And why I'm more excited about the second half of NBA season than the first half, that the picture is a little bit more clear, right? We know the teams that's in contention. We know the teams that's tanking, which we'll get on that a little bit later. A couple teams got fined. So we know the avenues of the consistent. consistency when it comes down to betting, right? It's going to be a push. It's going to be a playoff push. It's going to be a seeding push. So with that, hey, I'm back. Sorry, you guys. So seeding wise, when everybody's coming in, everybody's going to be pushing for this playoff appearance. There's going to be the teams and the players are going to be more consistent. So it's going to be better to bet on. And we got hockey, in which randomly he's really good at hockey, right? So if you're not part of the Hall of Fame, if you're not part of the WAP, join the WAP. But when you see my face, you can type in HUE15. You'll get 15% off if you're on the fence. You got weekly memberships, you got monthly memberships, you got yearly memberships, and you got lifetime memberships. So however it goes, and also on the weekly membership, I believe there's a 3 day window, 3 days for free, or it's 2 days free. I'm gonna have to ask and be more concise with that. But I believe it's 3 days. All right. So 3 days for free. You could try it out. Win that money back for that week. And then when that happens, after the third day, you'll get charged. So if you want to out, get out within before the 3 days. But I'm super excited about this NBA season. Like I said, I believe it's going to be way more consistency. We know what teams to bet on. You know what players to bet on because they're going to be fighting for seeding, playoffs, overall. And those tanking teams, you can kind of shy away from as much as you can. So I think the second season of the NBA season is going to be exciting.
I think so too. It's going to be a lot more competitive. And I just think we'd know which teams to take serious and which ones not, and which
Yeah.
ones tanking, which we'll talk about. The crazy thing, when you get older and out of shape, running upstairs, bro. I used to just run up like crazy. Every time I go up the stairs, man, I'm out of breath. Like, geez.
Yeah, I'm about to hit my mile after this.
That's
I'm going to go
funny.
to
I
the
was just
park.
about to ask, bro. So I just went outside when I took that
Mm,
break, and it feel amazing. I was about to
mm.
ask, since the weather break, have you been outside running?
Nope, it's going to be today, though.
Yep, it's gonna be a little muddy, but you gonna love that
Yes,
energy, bro.
yes.
It feel amazing outside.
Yeah, man. I can't wait, man. We just needed a break from that winter, man. It was just dreadful.
Brutal. So
Yeah,
let's get
gruesome.
started with the show. Everybody, make sure you guys hit the like button, hit subscribe button, and we will read the comments sooner or later. First subject, Hugh. Michael Jordan teams win the Daytona 500,
Hey.
and MJ is completely ecstatic about it. This the first time because I knew he owned what you call it, a NASCAR team, but to win it, and I didn't know how iconic and important it was. So he like,
Mm,
man, it would hit me when I finally get my ring, he get the whole trophy, but he's like when he get the ring, he where it says 13, he's on it. You see in this video, he's hype with his team. And on the negative side of it, did you see what was going viral with him and the kid?
no.
So
Oh,
before
no.
I give my thoughts,
Oh, no.
I want you to see. So do you got your iPad where you can see it?
Yeah, hold on.
So I want you to see what happened, and I want your real reaction before I give mine, because this is your first time seeing it. This is after they winning it. I guess it's getting
Uh-huh.
ready for the post game interview or whatever you want to call it. So it's Michael Jordan, and you see a kid in front of him,
Uh-huh.
and I'm about to play. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. So you
It
see
might be a
Michael
little
Jordan
delayed. Uh-huh.
look like he's and it's gonna keep playing so you can see it. So you see, it looked like he's pinching his back. then
Mm.
scratching the kid leg. But it could
Mm.
look like he digging up in his. Do you see it?
Yeah, I see it.
All right. What's your thoughts on that take first?
I mean, I think it's all in context, right? This is a random kid,
Now,
you
I
know.
don't think it's a random kid. I think
You
it's
know, if
probably one of the
it's
driver's kids.
kid ain't
A
no
kid that he actually
nephew,
know.
right? That he plays around with, tackles and stuff like that. So, as long as everybody's okay in this whole scenario, but adult kid and MJ, as long as this was on the playing field of, consent, a proper playing, right? If I'm saying this right, then I'm just gonna sit here and mind my business. No, of course, it don't look the best of how you mess around with, or play. Pause. It's no really good way of saying this. Let's just say that how you
You
play
struggling
with
for
a
words, baby.
kid. Yeah, I'm struggling for words, so it's not a good way to do that. Well, what he's doing or saying it. So I'm just gonna go off with that, man. That's all I got.
So I think this is a case where it looks 1000% worse than what it really is.
Yeah, yeah,
Because seeing somebody clip that up, we didn't see before, we didn't see after.
mm,
It looks bad, but in reality, he probably know that kid, been to that person's house, and adult relationship with kids. Like, for example,
yeah,
Omar come here, you gonna go to tickle him, come here, you gonna
yeah,
wrestle. It's just you're gonna
yeah.
have that energy. And in the black
Right,
culture, we gonna touch, we gonna mess, we gonna pick on you. So like me, I
right,
do it to Omar all the time. If he just standing there, you're just messing with him. And I think that was what MJ was doing,
right.
and people just making it look like he was doing something.
Yeah.
It just,
Sound
it looked
almost
terrible.
like a wedgie or something. Remember, you used to get wedgies when you was a kid. It's probably super inappropriate right now, like super inappropriate right now to actually see somebody get a wedgie right now. It can, and the culture or the environment that we in can get mixed and screwed. So it's probably around that area.
So my next question is, with this win, does this make Michael Jordan a better NASCAR team owner than a NBA team owner?
It's not even a question. It's not even close. It's like
Already,
Robert
you got a ring as a
Kraft.
NASCAR owner, and you
Yeah,
barely can make. Did they even make the playoffs when he was
no,
a owner? He was an owner
maybe
for over a
once.
decade, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. He cashed out on a hell of a check though. Yeah, it's not even close. Like not even close. It's like he's 10 times. It's like Robert Kraft compared to the Cleveland ownership or something. He's 100 times better than he was as an NBA. I don't know why that NBA. Oh well, these superstars in NBA can't really coach the NBA. Maybe they're kind of good at the GMs, but apparently they can't be owners
They can't
either.
find talent,
Yeah, I don't
or they
know
can't
because maybe the
judge talent.
game, yeah, they can't judge talent. Maybe because it came so easy to them that it's kind of hard to convey that or look at it in other people. So I'm not sure. And then he also win a lawsuit against them, like $1 billion lawsuit.
I don't know.
I
I'm
think he
not
did.
sure. Think so?
I think he just won. Yeah, I think he filed $1 billion lawsuit, and I think he won. So I think he double won against NASCAR.
Charles said that was nasty. Byron say, if that was my child, I would have questions for MJ.
Yeah, like I said, as long as like the parents and the kid and I don't know, how they play or whatever, so I can go off
Real
as
City
that, right?
says MJ scene was hard to watch. I seen a comment saying if we remove MJ and replace him with anyone else, we would not be trying to make an exception. I think
Okay,
I would. I
I
think
think
if
yeah,
I think I just think it looked so much worse than what it actually was, in my opinion. So no matter if it's MJ or not, I just think it looked worse than what it was because Obviously, he was playing with the kid, hyping him up. It just looked bad, in my opinion.
Uh, okay, so they settled their antitrust lawsuit against NASCAR in December 2025 after 8 days trial, forcing major structure. So they settled. So he did
Okay.
sue him, and they settled in December because I guess it was an antitrust lawsuit or
Yeah, I ain't hip to that lawsuit.
yeah, practice regarding team character system, ultimately secure. So yeah,
Okay. So moving on to the next subject. Here
cringy though. Go ahead.
was the All Star new format a win for the NBA. Let me paint the picture before you go.
Uh-huh.
Let me
Uh-huh.
paint the picture to everybody. Now, with this new format, this is what they came with. They came with the USA stripes, which they had Jalen Brown, Jalen Brunson, Curry, KD, Brandon Ingram, LeBron, Kawhi, Mitchell, and Powell. So basically the old heads. Then you had the US stars with the younger generation. That was the Scotty Barnes, Booker, Cade, Jalen Duran, Edwards, Chet, Jalen Johnson, and Maxey. And then you had the team world. Giannis, Luca, Denny, SGA, Joker, Murray, Sagoon, Siakam, Cat, and Wimby. And they all had to play each other. I believe it's the first team to win 2 games went to the next thing. The prize was a $1.8 million pool, and each team get 125,000. And this was the most competitive I seen an All-Star game in a while. Did they get it right, Hugh?
No, I mean, no. They in my book, they didn't get it right. The players more got it right, and let me explain. We all we want to do is see competitive basketball during All Star. Just sort of comparative, just 75-80% competitive compared to the 50-40% that we was getting.
It was
I
less than
mean,
that.
this whole mini tournament, world and it's different levels. I mean, I'm an old school guy, yo. Like, I'm happy they actually competed. The players did get that part right. I believe they finally seen the focus of everybody that was complaining. But I mean, I'm old school. I like the East versus the West. I wanted what conference is better, East or West. These All Stars go against this part, and let's do this. Let's bring that competitiveness to that format. That's what I like more. What you think?
I 100% disagree with you. Yes, the NBA completely get it right. The way you talking that old school way don't work. Is the players don't take it serious. It just don't work. It's just alley oops, crazy threes, and back in the day, even when it was competitive, it didn't get competitive until the fourth quarter at the very end of the game. So it was like 15% competitive, and then it'd go to 30% with the last 3 minutes of the game. They 100% get it right because it was a us versus them mindset. You got Team World, all of the international people. You got the young heads versus the old heads. Nobody want to lose to anybody. The young players want to whoop on the old heads for bragging rights. The international people want to whoop on the US team USA because they're the new captains. So nobody don't want to lose to anybody. And Wimby set the tone for everybody. He told everybody, I'm going for a throttle. And he said it. And everybody else matched that energy.
And that's 100% what you needed. That's one thing I don't complain about LeBron a lot, right? But
Mhm.
this happened under his umbrella, right? He somehow, some way, he let the tone get this low. And that was my biggest thing on LeBron. Like he let this happen, in my opinion. So You supposed to go in there like, look, we about to take over, we about to beat them. Let's get this effort in. You finally got somebody, Wimby. It took Wimby to be like, no, this is what I'm here for. If y'all want to get dominated, I will put 100 on y'all if
Would
I
be
want
like,
to.
y'all don't
Like,
take
and
it
then
serious because remember, you don't even see blocks in the All Star game. Every,
yeah,
whap, whap, whap.
yeah.
You ain't getting no easy buckets. It's like, oh, so we
So
actually playing? Yes.
So, so you need a young dog, up and coming superstar to do that. Which that's 100% what was needed. I just wish he could, if it was East versus West, he did that in that format. But you're right, I get what you're saying. But I believe that Wimby, if it was East versus West, right, and he came out and did the same thing, I believe the results would still will be the same. That's basically what I'm saying. It's more the players instead of the format, but I get what you're saying too though.
And randomly, to be honest, LeBron, yeah, you said it was under his watch. Yes.
Mhm.
Because All Star was like this, then was going down. And
Mhm.
under LeBron watch, it tanked where they changing the format. I honestly believe the dunk contest tanked 100% because of LeBron. 100%. The reason being,
Mhm.
each generation, the best player was like, I'm doing the dunk contest. No matter if you could dunk, if you was the best player and athletic, you was doing the dunk contest. You can name all the way down to the Jordans, down to the Kobe's, the Vince Carters, the Blake Griffins, everybody, right? And when it came down to LeBron doing the dunk contest, he was the first superstar that had the athleticism and had the capability of winning that turned it down. And we seen a ripple effect ever. Blake Griffin tried to bring it back for LeBron, but ever since then, because you got to think if LeBron, because remember LeBron said he was going to do it, and he
Mhm.
and he backed out of it. If LeBron do it, it sets the bar because everybody in the NBA roll how LeBron roll. Like you said, he set the tone. So if he did it, I think that changed the whole dunk contest because they want to have a ring with him. G League people wouldn't even had a chance. This dunk contest, I didn't even know not one player that was in it.
I would agree with you to a certain extent. I think his biggest issue was that he did say that he was going to come out and do it, but I believe he did it too late in his career to actually fulfill that agreement, and he realized that after he said it. But
He
I
still would have won it.
the thing with LeBron James, even in game, right? His signature dunk is like he brings it all the way over here and then he dunks it. It's not that sweet. We ain't never really see too much LeBron James, and he'd be like, "Ooh," you know what I'm saying? Dang, it's more of his power. He gonna dunk on somebody, and you can't stop him because he's a freight train. I don't think he is a talented or a shifty
I
or
believe he
a
so
highlighted dunker.
this is where I would give some pushback. LeBron James is a freestyle dunker, meaning let him run fast as he can, jump high as he can. You throw the ball up, and you have no idea what he's going to do because he don't have any idea what he's going to do. So LeBron is literally he have to go to the dunk contest with no practice of what he's going to do. Give me the ball and whatever I'm feeling. He's that good. And if you watch his dunks, that's just how you throw it up. He's going, you don't know if he gonna do a windmill, you don't know if he gonna do you don't know. So
But
I
even
think he's more of
even
a
with those
freestyle dunker.
goats, even with those old goats like those Sean Kemps, those
Yeah.
Ben Sanities, like you when you see that in the game and you was like, they gonna win the dunk contest. You don't want no part of it. Their dunking style was more towards the dunk contest compared to, let's just say, Charles Barkley. We wouldn't want to see no Charles Barkley being in a dunk contest because it's like his dunking style, which is power. I'm gonna get
Nobody
there.
want to see that.
So nobody want to see it. And I just don't. I'm not. He probably would be able to produce it, but it wouldn't be sweet. It wouldn't be like that. Or Ben Gordon, like he'll lose to them.
Yeah.
Remember that it was Ben
Aaron Gordon,
Gordon. It was Aaron Gordon, and who did he go against?
Zach Levine.
Zach LaVine. If he was in that
That
that dunk
still
contest,
is the
he would
biggest
got smoked.
that's still the biggest fraud scam of dunk
Oh,
history ever.
oh,
Like
for sure.
for Aaron Gordon not to have two NBA dunk contest chips is crazy. Trophies.
It's it's crazy. It's like almost like Vince Carter not having it. But I to go to my point, right? If LeBron James was in that dunk contest, he would have got smoked. You know it, and I know it.
100%.
So it's not that. He's not that, in my opinion.
Yeah. Touche. I'm with you.
Mm.
Real said I hate the format. Before it used to go to 170, 165 each squad. Whack. Can't get jiggy with this sheet. So it's like, yeah, you gotta adapt it. Now, did you watch any of the well, not even WNBA, the women's rival one-on-one tournament?
No, I missed it, man. I was out here doing
I've
Valentine
been
stuff.
for years on here. We have talked about it multiple times. The one-on-one format is where you have to go. Hugh, the chick who won $200,000, and her salary, I seen a meme. Her salary is 195,000. So
Goodness.
she made her salary,
Double up.
and I'm about to post it on here. She made her salary in a weekend just off of doing this on not even this because it's not WNBA, it's unrivaled. So let me show y'all this real quick. I'm about to add it to the screen.
I know she was happy, boy.
Chelsea Gray, her 2026 salary, 196,000. Her one-on-one championship earning 200,000. Hugh, you can't tell me these women ain't playing as hard as they can. And the concept was so smooth. It's like, all right, going up to 11, 2-pointers, and if you make a free throw count as 2 points. So they do 2-pointers and 3-pointers behind the line. I would adjust it a little bit, but that 11 go quick. So it's just literally you go boom, lay up, all right, 2, and it's make it, take it. So once you make it, you throw the ball to a random person that's like behind the 3-point line. And as soon as you run up to it, they give it back to you. You can shoot your 3, bam, 5-0. So then you pass it, they give it back. You hurry up, run, they foul you. Up, you go hit the free throw, 7-0. So you like, so then now they give you a timeout. So it's like you get each player get one timeout. So they like, hold on. So then now they regroup, and the other person get the ball back, get hot, 11 straight. Bam. So the concept was so genius. The flow of it was great. It was quick. It was competitive. And you got to think how good these women are. They ain't missing too many open shots. And, women is like more physical, such as they like more aggressive when it's like a one-on-one. So I only can imagine doing this with a KD going against a Wemby. And really in these NBA players, I think you would have to do 1s and 2s because they really don't miss too much. So when they do make it, take it, there's going to be a lot of 11-0s because they just don't really miss.
Well, KD would probably be the top of that hill. We don't really see too many.
Yeah, it's hard because you can't block them. The only person to have a chance is Wemby.
That part. That'd be nice, yo. Especially if they do 2 steps or whatever.
Yeah. And you got to probably limit it to 2 steps. That would make it even to like, say if Kyrie going against KD, 2 steps at least kind of level the playing field.
I think Cade versus Edwards would be nice.
That'd be great.
I think that'd be a nice one, bro.
Because Anthony Edwards, when he get hot, and Cade was one of them two get hot, they're both unstoppable. But Cade,
and they're both really good at defense.
But Cade defense is a little bit better than Ant-Man's, in my opinion.
But Ant-Man still put forth that effort. He can still play defense. Yeah. I believe Cade is a little bit better, but I think that's why I go perfect matchup.
Because I believe Ant-Man is better, a little bit better on offense, and I believe
Mm,
Cade is a little bit better on defense.
yeah.
And
And they're about the same size, same height, or whatever. So that'd be a dog. That'd be a nice
that's
little
a real good
one
one.
on one.
Chat, let us know some good one-on-ones y'all could think of. So we said Wemby and KD, Cade and Ant-Man. Give me some more, Hugh.
I
Jalen
would
Brunson
like to
called out a
see.
bunch of, I mean, not Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brown, he called out a bunch of people. He said he
I
won't.
think
Luca,
Brunson
he
and
said he won't.
Steph.
Huh?
Brunson and Steph.
That'd be very good. The short man.
Yeah. Yeah, sure,
Brunson and
man.
Steph. I think Brunson actually cook Steph, to be honest,
You think
because
so?
he's bigger.
And two steps though, like
If we all right,
Steph
so we're
might
doing
not be
two
able
steps or
to.
just one-on-one.
Yeah, and two steps. I think that's two different games, right? If it's just
That
one on
is
one,
it's 100% two different
Brunson
games.
can probably muscle him a little bit.
Because if you're playing regular one-on-one, I think Brunson is just bigger, more shiftier, and know how to get to the rim and just bully Steph. Two steps, you're not stopping Steph from shooting that ball. And if he see
Yeah,
one go in, then you probably not going to get the ball
it's a
again.
wrap. It's a wrap. Kyrie and Steph would be another good one
No, I
of the
think
short
Kyrie will
joints.
just. I
Two
think
steps,
it.
bro. But Steph is bigger than he is. It's like who gonna get hot? That's how I feel. Um, let's see, Tatum. Who would be a good Tatum and Luca? Ooh, that'd be a good one. Tatum and Luca will be a good one, boy.
Tatum and Luca will be great.
That'd
Tatum
be
and
that'd be
Luca
it right
because they
there.
have a similar slow ball style. They are not
Yeah,
fast. They very fundamental on how they play, and they got a similar cadence style. That would be good.
yeah, man.
You cooking, Hugh?
Oh
You
man,
cooking?
look,
Keep on
who
cooking
could
here.
Brown? Who could be Brown go against, man?
All right. Since Brown is older, you have to put him. Let me see. James Harden is too. It's too
Yeah.
small, but he's shifty. Randomly, I will put LeBron versus Anthony Davis. I will
They gotta get all that beef off their chest.
yeah, I will put them two together because number one, LeBron is bigger than too many players in his position.
Yeah,
And we know he can guard centers. So it would be more of a competition and strategy with LeBron having to go
yeah,
against AD because AD ain't that good of a shooter, but he can cook him in a post. And LeBron, he ain't, he overall like even at
yeah.
everything. So I think that would be a best matchup for LeBron as somebody bigger and
Right.
somebody in a different position.
Of
Because
course,
like,
everybody will want to see the KD and LeBron. That's what people will want to see.
yeah, people want to see it, but I think it will be competitive. I wonder if we can find any videos with KD going against LeBron. But I just think
No, I,
KD is he's just too much. He's just on a
it's
different
too much.
level
Well,
than
last one,
everybody.
Jalen Brown. What I'm talking about, Jalen Brown.
Jalen Brown against who?
Who would you think would be a good one
So
for
he
him?
called out. He said so after the All-Star game, he seen the woman stuff. He was like, he want to do it. He was like, I get it
Mm,
started. I call out. He said, I won't smoke with Luca. I won't smoke with Ant. He said, I won't smoke with SGA. So
oh,
I
that
say
be it. That's it. That's the one.
SGA and Jalen
SGA.
Brown.
That's the one.
SGA and Jalen Brown. That would be good. And he called him out. He like, yo, I get it started. I want to smoke.
Oh, LeBron and Kawhi.
Ooh, that's the one. That's the
I think that's the
one.
one.
Kawhi will
That's
cook
the one.
LeBron probably, bro.
That short range of his. He a short range
That's short
assassin, boy.
range because
Just
Kawhi is just a
yeah,
taller version of SGA. That's all he is.
yeah,
Taller and bigger version of SGA. They shoot the
yeah.
same. They play the same. They both like robots mid range. They're just not missing a shot really. And
And
in
two
defense,
steps, LeBron probably can't hang with too many. I don't see it because his mid range ain't. But if it was just one on one, he
yeah,
could probably beat
I
him
don't
because you
think
can't stop him.
LeBron. If you're doing two steps, I think LeBron is just going to miss too many shots because I
Yeah,
don't think he's just a high percentage good enough shooter. But that is us watching LeBron doing a game versus watch him doing one on one. Because, for example,
yeah,
if we watch LeBron in practice, he probably don't miss. So this is more of a
Yeah.
practice style than instead of him running, jumping, passing, using his brain for all this stuff. If he just got to do that, because you watch his training videos, he don't miss. So
Yeah.
he could be a lot better than we think in general.
It could be. So you got all right, just give me one all time. Give me one all time that you would like to see 1-on-1.
Just in history.
Yeah, in history.
Oh, MJ versus Kobe.
Kobe being
I
Bryant.
would
Okay, outside of that one, right? I think that's the bar. That's the
because
what
nobody
most
is
people are
beating,
gonna
like,
say.
bro, we've been playing video games our whole life. You'll play live and all that type of stuff. The last person you had to go against was Jordan. He was
Yeah.
he was, what was he, unnamed or unknown or
Yeah,
player?
name unknown.
Yeah, he was
Yup.
like player. He never had the name, but it was Jordan. And he used to whoop everybody on one because it was like on level 100 going against
Yeah.
them in a video game. So it's like, we know MJ is the Mecca. He's the GOAT of 101. I think Kobe is 1A, 1B. Because if anything, if he can't beat if anybody can beat Michael Jordan, it'd be Kobe, since he idolized and studied him and mimicked him the most. He would probably have the closest chance against MJ because he studied him. And Kobe is
Mm.
the most we have videos of Kobe doing 1-on-1 all the time. He's with the smoke. Him and MJ was only two with the smoke. And remember when Bow Wow challenged LeBron? I mean, Kobe for
Kobe
3,000.
took
He
his
took
money.
his money
Give
so
me
quick. He took his
that.
money too. Took
I
straight,
would
just
like to
backed him down.
see.
Like, give me that, man.
That's it. That's all you have to do, bro. With Bow Wow. Bow Wow crazy as hell.
Yeah,
I
he
think
didn't
they
even,
leveled it.
because
It was
he's
like
like, because
Bow Wow only had to
you got to
hit 2
think,
shots or 1 shot or something. 2 shots, I
Kobe
think.
is like, he's like, look, I'm not even about to play. Like, some people just gonna play and shoot and give him a
Mhm.
chance. Kobe just literally just overpowered him and just did layups. And just literally, like, if they go on to 7, he just did 7-0. Give me my money. I'm good. Let me finish my workout.
I would more like to see Kobe versus T Mac. I don't know. I would love to see that. I
T
think T
Mac would
Mac,
be definitely a lot better than people expect.
I like him. Or people always say Carmelo Anthony versus T Mac. Right? That's
Carmelo
one
Anthony
people.
is damn near probably cooking anybody
I see him beating
outside of
Kobe, bro.
3 players in history. Carmelo Anthony is born and bred to be a 101 street ball player. And
Yeah,
he's the bank shots, he's beaten
can't do nothing with
anybody.
him.
No, but KD, he's beaten anybody
Mm.
besides probably 3 players. And
Think he
that is
beating
probably
Bean?
Jordan, and he can possibly probably beat Kobe if they play enough games. So
Yeah,
I think only person
probably.
he probably won't beat is Jordan, to be honest. I think he even can
Yeah,
probably beat Kobe in 1-on-1.
I'm with you on that. You know who I want to see?
Who?
Uh, Dennis Rodman versus Ben Wallace.
Oh man, it would be
who,
struggle
who,
to get points. That game will last an hour.
hour and a
Who
half,
who
dog.
would you pick to win? That is
That is a.
hilarious, bro.
I think that's the best 1-on-1 that I would love to see, yo. Oh
People will
my goodness.
pay the best money because we like, how is they gonna score points?
How? Like, yeah, what's the game plan for each one, right? Maybe it's a hidden talent that we didn't know
I'm
about the other.
I'm I'm going somehow some. Oh my gosh, how do you even do this?
How
I'm
you
trying to think. All
quantify
right,
this,
who
yo?
can? Because we will assume Ben Wallace is a better scorer, and that's not saying a lot.
He's
But like
bigger,
in college,
right?
Rodman was a scorer, so it's like Rodman know how to score. 'Cause I think in
Yeah,
college he averaged like 20-some points a game,
yeah.
so he know how to score. He just didn't. But Ben Wallace, he couldn't even hit a free throw. Who
Man, we
Lord,
even won. Ooh, ooh, that's stressful, right?
chat, who y'all
I'm,
got? Let me see what some of
yeah.
the chat say. I'll rather see um Kai versus Brunson, Tatum versus KD, That ain't bad. Y'all think
Hmm.
Tatum will play this season? I don't think he should because they're in second place. They're doing
Yeah,
great. Just let this season go to
yeah,
Brown. And just there's no need to force yourself because your team is doing great right now. So
yeah.
just get 100% better and they ain't gonna need you because they're used to playing
What if
without you at this
Jalen
point.
Brown get MVP?
Hmm.
I said, what if Jalen Brown gets MVP?
Talking about of the league.
Yeah,
Then I was about to say his price already went up because they paid him. He is probably the
yeah. He
most
already got the max.
underrated. He's probably I'll say he is the most underrated superstar in the NBA right now because we don't even
Yeah,
consider him
okay.
a superstar, and he is holding it down, like holding down the team. Like we all knew, no Tatum and just Jalen Brown and them. It's like they're going to struggle to make the playoffs this year.
Hmm.
For them to be second is crazy. Nobody seen that coming.
Nobody.
Let's see. Last said I actually enjoyed the new format, but I was really hyped on a 3-point contest. My boy Booker almost won that thing. I was certain he lost by 2 points. Dunk contest was all right. I didn't even watch the 3-point contest. Everybody was mad that Dame won it and he ain't played all season. Now, my thing is number one, all Dame is doing right now is shooting threes.
Yeah.
Cause it's like, yeah, like most of these players like Tatum, Kyrie. I was watching Kyrie doing a workout video yesterday on his live stream. Their body is good enough to be able to hoop right now. They just can't play
Hmm.
a real NBA game.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, he can shoot. So for him I believe Dame Dollar had a competitive advantage against everybody else because he just been shooting threes
I
and he had
mean,
time to
I'm not.
practice this format and do 3-point contests. Nobody else really practiced it.
But you can say that the people had more of a warm up because they've been playing competitive
It
basketball.
wasn't competitive basketball. It was
Uh,
just to shoot the game was to just shoot the ball alone.
yeah,
And that's what he been doing all
no,
season.
I'm not. I'm not that because people practice threes every single game. So that's what everybody NBA do. So their shots is probably similar amount, and it's the 3-point contest. So at that point, you either you got it, you don't. Spare me.
Let's see. JB versus Anthony Edwards. Nah, I think Anthony Edwards to destroy Jalen Brown, to be honest. Everything.
I don't know.
You don't think so?
You say he was one of the most underrated. How tall? What's their height?
And
What's
that's
their
me underrating
comparison?
him.
Yeah, that's you underrating them, man. Somebody's in the MVP race and somebody ain't. Um, hmm. I think that'll be competitive.
Drew said, I'm mad I skipped thinking he was going to be whack. Thinking who was going to be whack. Melo, talking about Dame. Melo versus KD. All right. Now, would you team up Yao Ming with Shaq?
Mm,
Or who would you go Shaq? Because it was always Shaq against Yao Ming because it was the
yeah,
two tallest people at the time.
yeah. I would. That's hard because it depends what Shaq we're talking about. We talking about
Prime
L.A.
Shaq.
big man Shaq, huh?
Prime Shaq.
I think you have to do y'all, man. He was the only one that can
Can
withstand
actually
him backing
guard him
down.
and block his
Yeah,
shot.
he
And Yao
blocked
Ming
his shot
had
a couple of
power.
times. But Prime Shaq goes for two different ways. That's like Big Luther and Little Luther. When he was Little Shaq,
You're
when he was
crazy.
Little Shaq,
He was never
he
a
was
little Shaq.
still Orlando Magic. First few years, first like year or so with the Lakers, and then going to that second
You say
season,
he
he
was
was Big Shaq.
6'11", 280. That's little
Yeah,
Shaq.
yeah, as Little Shaq, I think he admitted to getting scratching 400 pounds. So, I mean, he used to get up and down that court. Elijah was giving him that work when he was
Oh,
Little Shaq.
Olajuwon always. Shaq don't want to see Olajuwon coming, bro. And
Yeah,
one-on-one, Olajuwon gonna give it to him. And the bar he gonna give it to Olajuwon is Shaq
yeah.
Kryptonite, bro.
So the thing with Yao Ming, even though he might look small, but he was still a heavy human being. So
Mm-hmm.
he was still probably 350, 325. So it's like he can really, you can only back him so much, and if you're gonna turn around try to hook him, he gonna swat that thing. So
Yeah.
is Yao Ming the only one physically that can match up with him?
Mm. Who who would you who would you team up against Tim Duncan?
Oh, the Admiral, him versus
Oh,
Admiral.
that's a good one,
Yeah,
teammate. You going
yeah,
team? That's a
yeah.
good one.
Them two, boy.
David Robinson
Right.
going against him. That's
Yeah,
a real good one.
I think that'd be a good fight, boy.
That's
They ain't the same
literally that
player.
would be a real. Everybody want to watch that one. That would be good.
Yeah, yeah, that'd be a good
Um,
one.
I would do John Stockton versus Steve Nash. Who do you got winning that one?
Stockton would give him that work, bro.
I think Steve Nash should give him the work. I think
Nah,
Steve Nash is a better scorer.
but
I think
like
Stockton is more
Stockton,
about that
it's a
life.
bigger human being. Like he's a
Who?
bigger dude,
You think
huh?
so?
Yeah, you can even Gary Payton was talking about like how surprising like big John Stockton was. He was like he's thick, pause, and he was like you can't get around him.
How
And it
thick
was
was
like
he?
he
Show
can.
me. Show me with your hand.
Nah, I ain't showing. He was like he was talking about like he was surprised how big John Stockton really was and how strong he was. It was like he really can put you on the hip. There's nothing that you can do about it. And this is coming from the glove. So Steve Nash is, I think he's just too small, and John Stockton would give him the
Oh, I
business.
got a good point guard matchup.
Uh,
Chris Paul versus Chauncey Billups.
I think
Because
Phillips would give him that business.
Billups is a
Yeah.
bully, but
Too he too big.
Chris Paul is about that
Pause.
life. Like Chris Paul
Yeah,
have videos one-on-one against LeBron. Chris Paul is going to play one-on-one against anybody, and
yeah.
he's going to hold his own. So Chris Paul, he's very underrated as a one-on-one player.
I think Chauncey Billups is probably the most underrated point guard
Yeah,
of all time.
he bully players.
Yeah,
Like even players he wasn't even that he wasn't even bigger than. He probably was just stronger than everybody. Like how
yeah,
Desmond Bain looked stronger than everybody is like
yeah.
Chauncey Billups was without you seeing it.
He
Because
was.
you'll
He
just
would
watch
post
the
you
game
up.
on how he just will literally get people like he
Uh,
just literally bullied other point guards.
yeah. Baron Davis versus Steve Francis. You know, they was two highlights.
I think that's to be a good one. Yeah, if you go prime both of them, that'd be tough.
Yeah.
I don't know who to pick. Like I literally,
Yeah,
if you go
yeah.
both of their prime, that's a good matchup because I couldn't tell you who will win because we know Baron Davis, he can step back and he can get hot. Francis, he got the better handles and could get to the
Yeah.
rim. But I think Baron
That'd be
Davis might can shoot better than Steve Francis
yeah,
though.
probably. I don't know because Steve Francis was streaky. Like he was a streaky individual.
I
But
got
I
the
think B
ultimate
did.
one.
All right, what you got?
Skip to my Lou, Rafer Alston, was Skip to my Lou versus Jamal Crawford.
Crawford. Crawford was he too tall.
Crawford would beat people in one-on-one right now.
Yeah.
Right. He was just
I
playing like
don't
in the league like 2 years ago. Still dropping
it's
40,
not
50 points.
it's not too many, that can beat probably Crawford on a one-on-one game, if
Like
you want to be
he for
honest.
him still actively giving people buckets. Jamal Crawford,
Yeah.
I'm certain he played somewhere and dropped 40 like 2 years ago.
I think
So
Steve Francis versus Kyrie would be a little
there you
bit
go.
better
I
because they
think Kyrie
both
is just so gifted with them. I think Kyrie will randomly make it to like the finals or the semifinals, no matter the size, because I think Kyrie, he's so shifty and more street ballers. I think he just know how he just probably wouldn't miss.
that'd be the thing. But if we're gonna go street ball rules, Ain't nobody beating hot sauce when it come down to handles. He just had to lower his handles because he was in NBA and carrying. But if you like 1-on-1, we at Record Park or something, ain't nobody got better handles than Ray for Austin. So he skipped to my little. He's the foundation for a reason.
Which
But
NBA
in the
player that you could
NBA
think
rules,
of?
then Kyrie, then yeah.
What NBA player you can think of had the better which Rucker Park performance? So you got first, you had I believe Kobe put it in his contract where he can play, and when he went, and it was historic because nobody's seen an NBA player go. So I think off top it probably go to Kobe because he kind of set the trend for NBA players to go. You had KD, he dropped 50 or 40.
I thought it was 70. I thought he dropped like 70.
I'm about to look it up. We know Melo. Melo went, let's see. KD Rutgers.
I remember they was climbing on KD.
KD had 66. KD had 66 points.
Ooh, yeah, close.
Yeah. He's a bucket getter. Kobe Rucker Park stats. Kobe, he had 15 points, so he didn't really do nothing. He just went there and was Kobe.
Just showed up.
Yep. Melo, I know Melo probably been a zillion times because he's from out there. But man, yeah. So chat, let us know some good one-on-one matchups. So
and Ben Wallace
versus Rodman. None of us can think of who
Ben Wallace versus Rodman.
Shaq was skinnier in
I'm going with the home team. Ben Wallace.
Skip to my Lou versus White Chocolate. Ooh. White Chocolate might give him the business, bro. Because Skip, he had the handles and do something. I think White Chocolate is getting to that rim though easier.
Who will go against Iverson?
Iverson, you have to do Kyrie.
Iverson and Kyrie.
Yeah, Iverson and Kyrie. They both like New Jersey-ish. I think that'd be a good matchup.
What about D Rose versus Iverson? Two different styles.
Their styles are so different. It's
but
like
both great. It's like a fighting match, you know? What fighting style
but I think
work?
you can give D Rose a better dance partner. I just don't know who, because his style was so.
Maybe
I just
Westbrook
think him
or
jumping
something.
out the gym and just being fast and explosive. So I will put D Rose versus Ja Morant.
D Rose wash.
Think so?
Yeah.
I think that'd be a good one though. See, Real City. Ja Morant versus D Rose. So that counts because me and him was both thinking the exact same one.
Yeah. That's a good one. It's a good one. I still think D Rose. Yeah, it's a great one.
All right, let's go to the next subject. We was on that one for a while. That was a fun one. That was real fun.
That's an exciting subject, yo.
That's a fun one. Hugh, people on the internet is going crazy at Travis Hunter. He tattooed his wife's face on his chest. We covered this a while ago when they first got married, and the internet was hating on their marriage and their relationships so much. We like, look, he gonna be okay. He in love, and they had their first kid. And let me pull it up. Why is everything going so slow all of a sudden? Hold on. Let's see if y'all can see the background. Can y'all see this background of Travis Hunter? Let me see.
It looks like a white background one.
All right, so it's not pulling up.
But I know I'm delayed. Nah.
Wonder why is it doing that? All right, so let's do it like this.
Anyways, we can use our imagination.
All right, hold on. I think I. All right, I'm just gonna do it like this. So, Travis Hunter, he got a tattoo on his chest. Pause. And he have his son, who he just his newborn son, and he have his wife also on there. And the internet, I'm already seeing a bunch of videos. All right, there we go. Already seeing a bunch of videos about it. Hey man, he gets simp of the year. He's sprung. He's this. Hugh, do you think it's a problem
People crazy as
with a
hell.
young couple just get
No.
married and him doing the tattoo thing? What's your thoughts?
Simp of the year. That's his wife. A wife that buried his kid, and you talking about simp of the year? Like, what are we talking about right now, bro? Like, what really are we doing? Do they really hate her that much? Like, is she the most? She's gotta be the top five most hated women for
I
spouses. Let's just
think
say
I would say Patrick Mahomes'
she
wife is
might.
ahead of her. For some reason, the internet hate Patrick
So
Mahomes' wife.
they 1 and 2. It's like her, Patrick Mahomes, and Matthew Stafford, wife. Those three. They can run a 3-on-3 against anybody and probably win. But at this point, they're married. They're in it, full in. And she's his wife. She's the mother of his kid. He got tattoos. Why not? Worst case out, we seen people get other people name tattooed on them, and they wasn't even in a relationship. So, bro, I seen this one thing, right, real quick. I seen this one thing. He was doing cover up tattoos, and it was a girl that got this one dude, not her boyfriend, Johnson, tatted on her back, and she was trying to get it covered up. And he was like, "Is this what I think it is?" And she was like,
Why would she do that though?
"Yeah." People be crazy, bro. So our contest, man, we seen worse situations. People just hate her, and they need to really get over it.
My
What you think?
response is his body, his choice. That's his body. That's his choice. That young man could do whatever he want with his body.
Yeah.
If he wanted to tat it up and put that, and the thing is, people acting like we forget that Nick Cannon put Mariah all plastered all over his back. The big
Yeah.
Mariah, the whole full name and stuff. Is people, he's not the first person to do it. He won't be the last person to do it. Is people that like tattoos and love, they make terrible decisions. Is it terrible decisions? As of right now, it's not. As of today, it's his wife, the mother of his kids, and even if they get a divorce, it would be his ex-wife and still the mother of his kid.
Yeah.
So he happy, he like it, and I think there's a small thing. The only thing I would say, this is my only pushback. I say he don't get her tattooed on him if he didn't receive as much hate about his wife from the media as he
Mm.
does. I believe it's more of
Ooh.
a
Clock it.
let me prove everybody how much I love you by doing this. So I think if everybody left her alone, he wouldn't have that tattoo. He only did it. Well, the primary reason is to prove everybody that they're happy and doing good because he's younger
Ooh,
and he is in social media.
clock it, King. Clock it.
You agree?
Yeah, I agree.
Mm.
Clocky King. No, I agree with you, man. I think it's definitely some trolling that is with that tattoo. But yeah, I agree with you 100%. And other tattoos, I think the game had 50 Cent tattooed on him.
Seriously?
Then the boy, yeah. Um,
Blueface got the worst tattoos in history right now.
in history, Drake had LeBron James on him and Lil Wayne.
Yeah, it's like
Uh,
at least he got his wife. Like
yeah.
Drake had another man that he's just a fan of.
Yeah. How many Michael Jordan tattoos is out there and they never met the man? I'll wait. It's probably a million people or got a Michael Jordan, either the tattoo logo, a shoe, or they got themselves with the shoe on it. There's probably a
Yup.
million Michael Jordan tattoos out there.
Rich last big tattoo on his leg. He got Mike Tyson, Malcolm X, Michael Jackson, and probably one more, like a thigh whole leg. So he
Yeah.
probably never met any of those. And
they out here on people's skin, ain't going nowhere. So it's worse. There's worse out there, like by far. It's not even close. People just angry, man.
yeah, they don't want them to be great. Like I just don't get how you gonna root for a young couple to fail and they ain't did anything wrong to nobody.
Yeah.
It's like, people just miserable. So yeah,
does she have an OnlyFans that we don't know about?
Probably.
Something.
So we got to get into some drama. This happened a while back, but we haven't covered it. Jeff Teague go off on NFL Zaire Franklin. I believe that's how you say his name. If not, we'll probably hear it in this video. So the context of it, Hugh, I guess it was like close towards All-Star Weekend or NFL, whatever it is. And Jeff Teague bring this NFL player on there. And they're debating. And my assumption, Jeff Teague seemed inebriated. Seemed like he got a buzz going on, feeling himself. And it went from a regular debate to a personal debate, and it's big bank take little bank. And I'm going to play
it's not
it.
Good for Aaron that.
Yeah, so it's like you taking personal shots, and I don't see the benefit of him doing it. And I think it made him look bad, and he also apologized about it. But first, I'm about to play exactly what happened. We're going to talk about it, then we're going to play his response. It's 2 minutes, so bear with us, people.
Yeah. We had that Travis picture up there for a while.
Yep, hold on. Y'all can't hear it. Got to make sure y'all can hear it. Because I had that. Let's activate my sound. Want to make sure you guys can hear it. I had it different last time. Like this. That's how I'm going to do it. To activate it, bear with me. We will add screen share. Bam.
You ain't trying to do
We
big
got
bank.
the
Take a little
screen
bank
share.
right now, bro.
You say what?
Show your bank account to the YouTube, and if anybody got more money in their bank account, swap it out right now.
Hey, we'll go viral. I'm getting with it.
Okay, so let's keep it moving. So clearly,
but you went to the game and they actually said,
put me on the jumbotron game.
Zaire Smith.
I'm trying to understand. What's your point, bro? You keep trying me. Stop. Don't disrespect my name. Hold up, Jeff. Don't disrespect my name. You know my name.
Zaire. I don't know your last name. Zaire.
Stop disrespecting me. Jeff, hold up, Jeff. Don't disrespect me, Jeff. We live, so we don't got to, like, don't disrespect me.
I don't remember your last name. They put Zaire.
You don't just. All right, bro.
What is it? Franklin.
All right, bro. What you trying to be on, bro? What you really trying to be on, though, man? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you taking it somewhere else. Like, we can have a convo. Like, we at work, bro. Like, what you want, bro? Like, we ain't gotta do all this, gang. They put me on the jumbotron. They didn't put you on jumbotron. They put me on the jumbotron. They cheered, nigga. They cheered. They say all pro. Have you ever been all NBA? No. Have you ever, like, you was a one-time all-star? I promise you, I'm gonna get another Pro Bowl before you get into the all-star. Your career is over. You was trash. They traded you all over the fucking NBA. You never stood. I was a captain on every fucking team I was on, nigga.
How many years you
so
played?
Calm down, gang. Like, niggas really fuck with me. I'm really carrying it out here, and I came in late.
What pick
You was an early pick. I was a late pick, and I got out the fucking mud. So watch your mouth when you talking to me, nigga. All right, bro. Nah, because like you really trying me.
All right, people are actually watching.
Y'all really tripping. We live. We don't have to do this.
We have a show that people are watching. Get the fuck out of here.
We live. We don't have
I'm
to
proud
do
of you.
this. We live. We don't have to do this. We live. We don't have to do this.
You have a good career, bro.
Don't disrespect my name. That's all I'm gonna say. We don't have to do that. Everything is cool. You ain't got to disrespect my name.
No disrespect. You win, big dog. You win.
I'm saying
you the GOAT. You the GOAT. You one of the best.
I'm saying
you one of the best, bro. I don't know.
You play that role is cool though, but like just don't disrespect my name. That's all I'm asking.
What?
Just don't disrespect my name. That's all I'm asking.
Come on,
man, fuck out of here, my nigga. You good though? Do your thing. You tough as shit.
All right, bro.
Where we at, DJ?
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
it didn't have to be
there
that, bro.
goes
It's a
Super Chat
football
this
day.
morning.
It's a football day.
It's
Now,
several
this
football.
is not the clip that I fully wanted, but I'm gonna give y'all the context of the original clip. So the original clip was Jeff Teague was like, man, I don't even know. I had to ask my man who, when he told me you was coming, I'm like, who is that? So he was like, NFL player, blah, blah. He was like, man, I didn't even know you. He was like, the debate was he don't want to see, the debate was a Super Bowl was trash and he only want to see superstars' names. He was like, without Patrick Mahomes, nobody ain't checking for Sam Darnold or whatever it is. My man on the NFL, his side was, yo, there's a lot of good names that's in there that's up and coming, like the 2-time defensive player, so and so. And he was breaking it down. He was like, as an NFL player, it's a good defensive game. I liked it. You probably didn't like it because you wanted to see high scoring. And then he went to directly attack my man and was like, well, nobody know your name. And he was like, Jeff Teague, nobody ain't know your name. You wasn't a household name. So then Jeff Teague went to bigger bank. He's just like, man, NBA players make more money than y'all. So my man was like, dog, we both stars. We both make money. You get contract, I get contract. We both rich. Y'all make more money. But that's the real debate. And I don't know why on the internet is not showing that part. What's your thoughts about what I told you versus what you seen?
Well, that puts everything into context, and from what you were saying before, I kind of seen it. He had to be liberated. He had to be like on something, bro, sipping something or whatever, or it came immaturely, not like yeah, he had to be a liberator or something because that doesn't make sense to have somebody on your show just to attack him. That doesn't make sense. So it seemed very immature. We know Jeff Teague is not the most mature, but we never seen him attack somebody like
On his
that.
show.
That's a different time. Yeah, that's a different type of immaturity. It's more unprofessional. There we go. Than let's say maturity. So that doesn't make sense. Like, and big bank take little bank is never a good argument, especially if y'all both rich and especially if y'all both professional athletes over the internet. Ain't
Yeah, y'all
nobody
both
trying to hear
made it in
that.
life. And I made it
Yeah.
more in life than you.
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, I mean, like, what we talking about, bro? What, you got a 750, I got a 750. What we talking about right now? You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's over there, man.
so
I'm over here
yeah,
getting 10 million views a video. I'm getting 1 million.
yeah, yeah, like,
I'm getting 1
yeah,
million views a
man.
video.
I ain't out here just getting one or two, but it's just, yeah, it's never a good look. Big Bang take Little Bang. He had to be liberated. And I think it was a good opportunity that his people that was on the show to kind of like change the subject, especially when it was kind of winding down. Like somebody need to jump in, like, all
Yeah,
right,
somebody.
you got
Yeah,
let's go to this subject.
somebody. We're gonna talk about that. So here go his response. Here goes his response.
Shout out to Z.
Yeah.
That's my dog. Me and him go back and forth every day on and off camera about basketball topics and football topics. We always comparing who got what, who do what. So shout out to him. It's all love. We dapped up yesterday after the show. We all talked about these niggas got on my ass yesterday. Mike got on my ass talking about, hey, he can go when I said that or whatever. Nigga, he was like, nigga, we 5-2 and we all won. So I appreciate that. And I apologize to him last night about the show about disrespecting his name because he's a diehard about his legacy and what he want to build and all the things that he got going for the Franklin. So I apologize to him about that. Y'all know I don't give a fuck about my accolades and all that shit. So whatever he said to me, it's all good. I ain't giving a fuck. We all family. We all love. But
Come on, man. Yeah, and normally Zaire would be here on the Tuesday, but he is on vacation. My boy is free. Obviously, the coach wasn't on shit, so he is enjoying his time, man. Shout out to my boy Z. He'll be back soon for sure. But T, they said you the reason for the calls, man. They said the energy you put out yesterday went across the NBA, man. Let's get to it. The Pistons took care of the Hornets yesterday.
So he apologized, and what it looks like and sound like is that his boys did get on him and talk to him about it. He came apologize. Do you think it was the right apology? Do you like it?
Nah, I mean, it wasn't the best apology, but it was just something to put on paper. That's what it just seemed like. It wasn't like he didn't admit no fault to anything. He just like, man, he cared about his accolades, so I apologize to him about that. Like, so it's just like he cares, so I'm sorry. And then it was like he didn't put forth anything that he did wrong, so it's just apologies, just to have something on paper and to keep it going.
You are
That's what it seemed
hilarious,
like.
bro. It's like number one, you have to apologize. So he did that. How he apologized, you right.
He didn't say he did anything
It was
wrong.
it was not a good apology. It's like you said, number one, you apologize because your boys was on your head. That's number one.
Mm.
Then and number two, you apologize because he cared about his accolades.
He cares. That's his song. He cares. So I'm sorry that you care. And I was, oh man, what were we talking about?
Yeah,
What we talking about?
it wasn't a good apology if you ask
Mhm.
me. It just really wasn't. But my thing is when you under the influence of alcohol, which alleged I believe he was because he had a cup in front of him, red cup in front of him.
Mhm.
You show, and I guess this guy must come on the show or Louder City to be back, or I don't know what
Yeah.
they're. But my thing is, it seemed like you showed your true colors about him, on your thoughts about him, because it's like me and you do this show all the time, and you get buzz, and you just go in on me.
Yeah.
And it's like it
Like, I lost $5 betting with you. You ain't know.
or like we
You
or
ain't
we
who you
bring
say you is.
or bring a person on here and you completely go in on a person. It's like you, like dang, like you, cause we're so petty. It's like in the middle of it's like, Hugh, who kicked your dog today? It's like let's get
Yeah,
to.
dog.
I'm like obviously everybody. Hugh has had a bad day. Hugh, tell us about your day. What went wrong? And it's like, man, my suspension is gonna cost so and so the dirt break. I'm like, all right, now we getting.
Yeah.
like,
Now we're getting to the point,
like, when are
yo.
we getting? Because this is not a problem with you and Buddy, bro. You got something else going on. And like, yes, I do agree. I wish on air because what I'm learning with a lot of these platforms, and even with the Anton Daniels and the Corey Holcomb situation, when you have people that's on the platform, right? So, say for example, this is my platform. You come and contribute, and a lot of them is like, if Lando is in the wrong since he's a plug, I can't go against him. And you just don't build respect because how Anton went on there was like, look, Corey, none of your people call you out. They just yes mans. And ever since he said that, it's been proven that they have been yes mans. And in that scenario, as a co-host or whatever it is, you got to come in and call when somebody wrong. Me and you disagree every time we on here, we disagree about something.
Yeah.
It's
Majority of times, actually.
like more than
Majority of
times
the
not.
time.
We just literally disagree. It's okay. You can talk your smack. I could be wrong. I could be bugging. Sometimes you bugging. And we're going to talk our smack about who we feel who's right.
Yeah.
And we're going to move on to the next subject. It's not personal. And that's why I think it's just a lot of these podcasts. And I guess, unfortunately, since me and you have a great problem, when we since we started, we've been having our sips while we gonna laugh for the laugh.
Yeah.
So it's not like we don't never have a drink and then we finally doing act different. No, it's just a regular. It's a
Yeah, some people can't handle it.
And
Even
that's
though,
what it is.
chat, I've been sober for 46 days. No, 47 days now. Hey, your boy
Let's
been
go,
sober
Hugh.
for 47 days, man. So
That's amazing, bro.
I'll
That's
let you, bro.
amazing.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I feel good, man. I feel
That-
good, man.
Hey, go as long as you can, bro. I love it,
Yeah,
man.
man.
I'm
Hey,
rooting
man.
for you. Your body definitely probably feel better when you go out and go run. We're
Oh,
gonna get you out of here soon so
it
you can
does.
run with a little bit of good weather, man. It's
Yeah.
all right. So quick segment. What do you feel has been the hardest thing? I seen you did a post. What do you feel has been the hardest thing in this 46 days of not drinking, and what you think is the best benefit so far of you not drinking?
the hardest thing is actually the social events. Like I had a funeral. I had a funeral, and one thing about funerals, you know
You
how
gonna you gonna have a
we've
drink
been through some
because
despairs.
you need
Man, it's
something to numb it
hard.
up.
Yeah, to numb it up, to it can be a transfer of emotion, just to calm your nerves, and just like, dang, man, before and after you see people that you haven't seen in a long time, and you just kind of want to sit with them,
What's crazy?
something
As
like
I think
that.
about it, I don't go to the funeral, go to any funeral unless I take me especially like if it's a close
Yeah,
funeral. I usually go. I'm like, I got to get some type of low
yeah,
because it's just
just
such a
numb it
sad,
down.
not regular
Hmm.
situation,
Yeah.
and it's just weird.
And especially it takes the edge off. And I went up there to talk about the individual, talk about my boy, and that was rough. So that
Hmm.
was super rough. That was one of those. Shoot, your birthday. Everybody was in the boy, get money. Everybody having drinks pouring up, and just like I'm the sober person playing the cards, which was okay, but you want to have fun too. You want to be part of the cool kids. And Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day,
Ooh,
get you some wine, do a little
dang! So
romance.
you've been getting them sober yams, bro.
Yeah,
You've been
man.
having to do them sober strokes.
Sober joint. Sober, boy.
You ain't did them sober boys in so long. Oh
In a
my.
very long time. And y'all know this to be true. If y'all single out there and y'all out there dating, commencing, getting some yams or whatever the case might be, alcohol be involved a lot of the times, more than that. So like, yeah, just the sober yams, then with that. So even with that, so those things, right? You just want to be with your people. The Super Bowl usually another drinking thing, but it wasn't a good game. I ain't go to where y'all is at. I think those things was the most challenging, and for the most benefit, I feel better. I just feel better, right? Money wise, you save a lot of money when you don't drink alcohol. One drink seems like it doubles your bill. You can get all
Man,
these entrees or whatever the case might be, but you get that one cocktail, and next thing you know, it's
and you're
twice the
not
amount,
never
three
getting
times
one.
the
You always
amount.
gonna get two.
Yeah, absolutely. So that save money. Bottles what, $50? If you get two bottles or something, that's $100 a week if you're doing weekly, right? So that's a big thing. And my stomach, man, I'm trying to get this pack down, to a nice respectable level, and it's been way easier to manage. So that's been
Well,
super
today is
good.
day one because I got to get rid of this belly fat. And the thing is,
Mm,
I go to the gym, I work out, and the thing I'm trying starting today is intermittent fasting. So I'm
mm,
doing from 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. is my eating time, and
okay.
from all the way into 1, I can't have any food.
Okay.
And because the thing I look at it is I'm always up late. I usually go to the gym very late.
Mm,
And so I wanted to do it and I wake up later. So I'm trying I was asking Chat GPT with my schedule what's the best way to go about it. And it's like 1 to 9. So we're gonna try it today. So I already had like a breakfast last lunch.
mm.
And I'm gonna probably eat a heavy midday lunch and some light
Yeah.
right after the gym or before the gym and drink some water, try to figure out what type of tea I can add to it, and
Right.
try some intermittent fasting, man. Got to get this
Hey,
belly fat
man.
down.
Hey,
And I definitely
that's
want to
that's
go
what I likes to
outside.
hear.
I definitely want to go
Yeah.
outside. So I might do some jumping ropes outside, to be honest. That'd be
Yeah,
fun.
God, man, we gotta enjoy it, man. We've been sun deficient for a very long time, so if it's out there, we gotta enjoy it. They say that we also eat backwards, right? People eat a small lunch and a big dinner, and then they go sleep with. They say we should eat like
A
a
big,
bigger
that,
breakfast and a
well, or a
smaller
bigger lunch.
dinner.
Yep,
Yeah, or
yep.
bigger
A big,
lunch.
bigger
So start
lunch.
winding it down.
100% because because I just been literally deep diving my whole analytics yesterday was all fasting information and like
Yeah.
great fasting YouTubes. And I was watching from like 4 different doctors on fasting and all of their perspectives. And I put it all into
Mm,
my own
yeah.
scenario. But the most common thing I learned was eat a heavier lunch, Um, your fasting works depending on what you're looking for, because some people
Yeah.
want a healthier lifestyle, some people want to lose belly fat. My thing right now is definitely want to, because I feel healthier because I still go to the gym, so
Yes.
in good shape, but it's harder for me to lose this belly fat. And then when you go to the science of it, it's like, okay, my thing is now when you have so much stored fat, until you do a level of fasting and start letting all the nasty stuff start eating
Uh,
itself, you're not
yeah.
going to get into the fat burning process yet.
Right.
So,
Basically, reverse the trend. That's what we kind of say. Reverse the. Gotta start going the spiral down. But nah, that's dope, yo.
yep. So I'm
So,
with
so you
you.
got a goal of, are you putting together how much you want to lose by a certain time, or you just gonna try
So,
this thing first?
so, the goal is, instead of me always trying to do like a zillion pounds and all this stuff, I'm just going to aim low and just go a pound a week, because I know I
Hmm.
can do that.
Yeah.
And long as I do a pound a week, because I'm too heavy now. I'm like 197 ish, and I'm too
Damn.
short to be almost 200 pounds.
Yeah.
I
You
wear it
gotta
good.
fix
I wear
that.
it good. Yeah. What you like? What you like? 170?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm at 170. Yeah.
Gee, think of 30 more pounds on you, bro.
Oh man.
And
Yeah.
I was wondering,
Yeah.
because I'm like, man, my back since the accident has been hurting so long. Every time I work out, I'm like, wonder if I get these pounds off me, that should definitely probably help it, because it's
Oh, for
just
sure.
heavier. So I'm like, yeah, let me try to do some different things. So it's like I don't try fasting too much. So I'm gonna
Mhm.
try that and implement some new things. So next up, Hugh, the
Solid.
Utah Jazz and the Indiana Pacers got fined recently for tanking. And everybody in the NBA has been talking about that consistently. Sports fans, sports bettors like me and you, the game have been terrible to bet, especially with Utah, because Utah haven't been playing their starters in the
Yeah.
fourth quarter. And it's before All-Star break. And I guess the way they have it, don't quote me for it, but the way the NBA have it, how they can identify teams tanking is with them when it is a scheduled, it's a scheduled primetime game. You supposed to play your
Mhm.
stars or certain players. And if it's a primetime TV game, if you don't do it, you get fined. Now y'all can quote me for it if I'm wrong, but this is the announcement that NBA Communications came out with, and we will read it and see if that match what I'm saying. It say the Utah Jazz organization has been fined $500,000 for conduct detrimental to the league related to teams' games against Orlando Magic on February 7th and on the Miami Heat on February 9th. During those games, the Jazz removed two of the team's top two players, Lloyd Marketing and Jaren Jackson Jr., before the beginning of the fourth quarter and did not return them into the game. Even though these players were otherwise able to continue to play, and outcomes of the games were therefore in doubt. In addition, the Indiana Pacers has been fined 100,000 for violating so and so. So we're going with a similar thing, and it's a behavior like this that prioritize draft positions over winning undermines the foundation of the NBA competition, and we will respond accordingly to any further actions that compromise integrity of the game. So, Hugh,
Mm.
are these fines enough? And we all know the answer is no. But how do you fix this tanking situation?
Um, it's no, of course, no, it's not enough. That's not even a serious fine for billionaires to even look at, right? So that's like $5 or so to these some of these people. So no, but I guess it's a start of a message. I don't know if that can escalate. That 500 grand can escalate to a million, 2 million, whatever the case might be. So hopefully they can escalate that. And yes, NBA has many problems, betting problems, They have watching problems. You can't watch it. You can't just turn on TV and turn on NBA game that you want. We can't
It's
watch the
crazy.
Pistons game, bro. Where do you watch the Pistons game at, yo?
You
So
you
that's
gotta
they
download.
have
You got to
many
download.
problems.
First, it was Belly Sports. Then that contract
Yeah.
disappeared. Now it's FanDuel network TV. It's I don't know.
Yeah. So the unison has a problem. The NBA, they have all-star problems. NBA has a ton of problems, yo. And they need to start fixing it soon. And this is probably the least amount of problem, the least problem that they have. Yeah, it's a problem, but it's something that you can't fix. You can't fix taking. If a team want to tank, they gonna tank. It's just nothing you can do. It's throughout the history they've been tanking. Even when they implement the lotto system to stop it from tanking, they're gonna do what they're gonna do. So Philadelphia, they tanked. They said call it trust the process. They did that for like 5 years. Detroit, we didn't try to tank, but we just was
We ain't even try
terrible
to
for a
tank. It was
long
tanking.
time. Yeah, yeah, with this, I can see the evidence. I can see how they pulled that or conveyed the evidence. Like, yeah, why did y'all pull these star players and they wasn't injured and to try to win the game? So I can see how they got the evidence, but I don't think there's anything that the NBA can do versus tanking or any sport, to be honest.
So, in my opinion, this is bigger than Nino. And I don't have the answer to it because it's so deep. But the first response I do have is if it's getting so bad, you have to do drastic measures. You have to go to the
Mm-hmm.
extreme and you have to make an example. So, how you find them 500,000 and 100,000, it should be 50 million and 10 million because
Mm-hmm.
now y'all do this. No owner is trying to pay $50 million.
Mm-hmm.
That will hit their pockets. 500,000 is like $5, $50 to them, like you said.
Yeah.
You go to 50 million.
Ooh.
Now you're going to think otherwise, and that's going to set the standard. So that's one way I would do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
You
with
got him hard.
yeah, you got to hit them hard. And it's like, so this is what I was hearing, right? So Adam Silver was like, he's not debating, he's considering the idea as uh completely overhauling the NBA lottery and going to, I'm trying to think of the word where it's like free agents. So now if you are Hugh and you're the number one player in the country, you're a free agent that get to choose which team you want to go to versus a draft system. So he was like, look, they don't change nothing. We're going to probably go to this type of system where people can do that. And that's going to open the floodgates of another L's because the terrible markets will have no chance.
No chance.
No
Pacers,
chance.
no
Nobody going to
chance.
Oklahoma. Nobody going to
Cleveland,
Sacramento. Like it's just nobody going to Portland. Nobody going to Indiana.
it's a
There,
terrible idea.
it's just
I don't know what Adam Silver be doing, bro. Like some of the stuff
to
that
even
he would come
consider
up.
that. So my thing is first, and we know they need because we know the draft lottery system they have right now is a scam and rig because we seen it with the Dallas
Dallas.
Mavericks getting Cooper Flag. We all know it's 0% chance they supposed to get Cooper Flag and they still got him. It's because of that Luka deal. So we know it's a scam on how they do the lottery. I think the NFL got it more right. It's just okay. I think I get it, Hugh, because
I
in
think I got one too.
the
When you finish.
NFL got it right where it's just simple. The worst team get the first pick, and just in that order. It's that simple. But since it's less games, you have the tanking don't really come into mind until like once 70 to 80% of games
Mm.
is done, and then you'll try to get tanking. Every team's gonna still tank, so it don't fix it, but it's not as bad. So now what you do with the NBA is have a deadline. Literally, so say if it's 82 games, say if you cut it in half or whatever it is. Hey, by this time, whichever team, because you don't want to tank early at the beginning of the year. Whatever team is the worst from this time to this date to this date. Let's go quarters, like in these 3 months. Here go the list. All right, the Pistons was the worst team right here. They got first on. So then these next 3 months, whatever team this, and you can literally you can divide the NBA season in like 3 sections, and whatever teams are the worst during this period of time, the sum average will get the first pick. If that make any sense. I didn't probably explain it as
you
clearly.
have to elaborate on that one.
I didn't probably explain it as clearly as it is in my head, but I got the idea. What you got?
I got it, y'all. All right. If you get caught tanking, all right, like in this scenario where it's pretty obvious to a lot, your ping pong balls, you get a certain amount of ping pong balls taken away, right? So now you're going against what you're trying to do. Bam. So if you
Oh,
get
you
15
didn't
or
know one on
30,
that ball.
hey man, talk to your mans.
That's it,
So
Hugh.
if you get, that's it, yeah. You get ping pong restrictions. So if say it's 15, right? Now you got 15 tanking or whatever. I know some got more than others. You get 5 ping pongs taken away, so your 15 go down 10. So now what will we do?
That's it. That's it.
Yeah,
It literally
yeah.
you trying to tank literally hinder you. Bump this fine
Hmm.
because that money you like, man, if I get Wimby, I'm gonna make that money up in the
Yeah,
next decade times a billion anytime. But now you're hurting your chances getting them because you got 15 ping pong balls and now you tried to tank. Now you only got 10 of them. So your chances of getting them just literally went down because you
yeah.
are messing up the integrity of the NBA. 100% that's how you supposed to
Bam.
do it.
And you guys heard it here first. So if y'all hear this out in the internet world, top sports debate, y'all, we solved it here first, man.
That's how you solve it, Hugh. That's
Yeah,
literally
that's how you do it.
it's very simple and is understandable. Everybody
Yeah,
understand like this is the qualifications of the tanking. You break it down where it's like, look, if your team, if you have your starters, your top players, if they're not playing in the fourth quarter at all, now you can go such
yeah,
as going if your team is not up 30 points,
yeah,
they have to play.
yeah,
Because I understand trying to save teams from injury. We understand that. But in these instances, Hugh, I think Utah or whatever it is won by like 2 points. It was like literally
yeah,
you didn't play starters and y'all like won or lost by 2 points. It was a competitive game. So it was obvious. It was obvious tanking or gambling.
yeah. Or gambling. And the problem is you have both problems, right? So that even puts even more is like now you're not only in question of tanking, you're in question of gambling also. So like you have these problems and it goes to viewership too, right? And if you're
Mm-hmm.
not playing your starters, it's already hard to find an NBA game. Now you want to put the best product on the floor, and now you're not doing that. You're not introducing your starters, or you're not conveying your starters right. It's going against everything the NBA is trying to work for. So it needs to be super drastic across all board to make sure they will never do it again or try harder to try to get away with it.
You said try harder.
So yeah, you gotta try harder.
Yeah. So that's literally the best solution. And what's crazy, I done heard from the NBA commissioner, I done heard from ex NBA players, and literally the best solution we heard was from Hugh. Like literally, like being 100% honest, it was the cleanest situation. It made the most sense. Let us know in the comments. Y'all heard it here first
You're welcome,
because sooner or
NBA.
later, this is gonna circle around and they're gonna start saying
Mhm.
that, and we're gonna be like, man, we heard that before.
We should
So
send this to the NBA, see if we can get like, some reward money or something because they gonna
come on,
listen to us.
last 2 subjects. Hugh, the Detroit Pistons Our number one, we have the best record of every team in the NBA going into the All-Star break, leaving the All-Star break. Is the Detroit Pistons the best team in the NBA? If not, who? And what's your thoughts as a Detroit Piston fan of what we have done so far?
Being 100% biased, yes, they're the best team. They are what they records say they are. So they're number uno. No, everybody's looking up to us. We have the best American superstar and the NBA in Cade Cunningham, Motorcade. Yes, he's here. Best two-way player that is American in the NBA. Yes, yes, yes. So, yes, and that's all I got.
Being 100% biased Piston fan, yeah, yes, we are the best team in the NBA. Now, taking the bias off, right? If you take the bias hat
now
off,
you want to be technical. I can do that.
before you would say the only team I would say was OKC. But being honest,
Yeah.
OKC haven't had SGA and look like a month. I don't know what type of injury he got,
Yeah, I
whatever
know.
going on, but all we can go off of their team right now. If you go to every single team of how they are going into the All-Star break, Detroit Pistons are the best team overall. When it come down to our conference, we're dominating the conference. We're beating all the teams. I think Boston, the only one that's probably is up on the series against us. The team who took us out, we take pride in putting BTA to them. We dropped them, beat them by like 30 points, New York Knicks.
Yeah.
And nobody on the East don't want any problems with Debo. When we play the teams on the West, the only time we really lose is when we are on the West and we're on a road trip. But we have been consistently good besides against the Suns. The Suns got our number for some random reason.
Hey, man, be like that.
You got to think of with the best teams, you got to have a superstar. Our superstar was just in the All-Star game, and his team won the All-Star trophy competition, the young OGs, and that was Cade Cunningham. And his Robin is Jalen Duren, who is who was in the All-Star game. He just disappeared. Who's also was in the All-Star game and did his thing. So now you got a plan A, you got the Batman, which Cade, you got the Robin, and then you have to have your X Factor players. And your X Factor players are the Duncan Robinsons, the Tobias Harrises, our bench. So when you look at all of us, and the good thing is we embrace as a whole team, we embrace the bad boy culture. We embrace defense and playing tough. And with our coach, we get it. So as of right now, how our team is aligned, everybody is on the same page. Everybody understand their roles. And now having Cade as a closer superstar player now, nobody won't smoke with Debo.
Ain't nobody, man.
And if you act too crazy, Beef Stew gonna come off that bench and beat your ass.
He gonna give him hands. Nah, he gonna give him the hands. Yeah, it really comes down to Cade being the best player on the court. Unfortunately, SGA is the best player in the league still, consecutively. He probably won't win the MVP because
The injury.
at this point that injury, and he's took an L on too many games. So it's probably gonna be between Jaylen Brown, Cade, and
Luka been out too long.
Yeah, Luca. Joker been out a lot. I think K has a really, really good chance of getting this thing.
Yeah,
Probably
especially
gonna
when
be
your
between
team is
him and
number
Jaylen
one.
Brown.
Especially when your team is number one.
Yeah. So if he gets it, man,
That's
Detroit's gonna go nuts. We haven't had one.
Have we? Even because when Isaiah was in, he was going against all them dogs, Magic and all of them.
So I don't think he won the regular season MVP, which is nuts. Grant Hill won Rookie of the Year. Well, he tied with Jason Kidd.
We ever had a league MVP because we always had good teams. We just never had good individual players. Even when we was winning nonstop with Chauncey, Rib, Big
Yeah.
Ben is like Big Ben to get Defensive Player of the Year, but we
Yep. That's
never
the closest
had
thing
just
we
one
got.
player to just
Get full MVP.
Cade would go down in history.
Yeah.
Oh, he got a chance to make history. Let me look at
Yeah.
the MVP odds. Let's see if I can
It's so crazy because I remember we was a toss up between Kay Cunningham and Jalen Green.
Oh
Could
my
you
god.
imagine? I remember you wanted Jalen Green. You
I
was
did
like,
want
yeah,
I'm happy the Pistons did not listen to me. And now Jalen Green
man,
ain't no bum. He just is not no Cade Cunningham.
he ain't him. He ain't
He
him. I
is
like I
not Cade
And I'm
Cunningham.
serious because it's Tatum. As far as I'm talking about American-born players that play NBA, is well Tatum when he was well, he was hell, right? So we
Mm-hmm.
had Tatum, we got Anthony Edwards, and we got Jalen Brown, and after that it's just the old heads. We got the Currys and and whatever. So American-born players, we got one of the three. Unless
So
we
first,
Brunson have argument.
let's first go to NBA Finals. They
Mm,
have OKC as a favorites to win at plus 135. So they got them as a lock to win the championship. Next, you got Denver at plus 550. Then you got the Spurs at 1100. Then the Knicks, Boston, and Pistons are all at the same at plus 1300. That is good
mm,
money and good value because they ain't
yeah,
putting no respect on Detroit right now. And they got us the
yeah,
same as New York Knicks. It's crazy. I can understand them putting the same as Boston, but they fooling
right,
because Knicks look
right,
terrible.
yeah.
Let me
Could
see.
you?
Trying to find
Do
the
you believe he's the
MVP.
top? He's the top three. He's the
Who?
top three American basketball player. Um, K.
So you say you got K, you got Anthony Edwards. Who else you name?
You have Tatum. At this
I,
point, you got to put Jalen Brown in there. You got Brunson.
shit.
Um, and I'm minusing the old head, so
Oh, this good
I'm
odds, you. This good odds. So they get
talk to me.
SGA as the heavy favorite to win MVP at minus 190. Joker at plus 300 and Cade at number 3 for plus 1400. You would be
That's a worth a dollar.
crazy not to take Cade for this. Hugh, you
Yeah,
got SGA and Joker have both missed over 10 games plus probably.
yeah,
And Cade ain't, oh yeah. And then you got Joker and SGA with those injuries. They can possibly get, I am knock on wood, they can possibly get injured again.
yeah. They
Because
could time out.
dog. So yeah, we definitely gonna place those. We
Yeah,
definitely need
yeah.
to
We
place
gotta
while
play
the
that.
odds is as high. And especially before
Yeah.
we come back from All-Star break. I would
All
definitely
Star
place
break. Gotta
those.
do it this week.
Yeah.
Gotta do it this week.
Yeah, gotta do that. But top three. All right, first let's see. Let's just be honest. Do you believe Cade Cunningham is better than Jalen Brunson?
Yes.
Is that what your Piston bias hat? Or just take
Okay.
off your Piston bias hat? If you starting a team right now,
He is, yes. Because all right, hear me out. He's better defender and he's a bigger guard. So yes.
okay, I agree. I agree. It's a great tough debate,
Mm,
but his size is just more valuable because
yeah.
Brunson can kind of be a liability because it's his off his size, and
Yeah.
while Cade
Defensively.
defensively he can cover
No,
also.
Brunson's a better offensive player, but overall
Yeah.
package.
All right. So okay, is he's better than Jalen Brown?
Hey, 1 and 2 right now. That's still splitting hairs right there.
All right.
Jalen Brown's playing like MVP him damn self.
Yeah, Brown is going
Um,
crazy,
s-
and Brown will play defense.
well,
Um,
yeah,
he still
but I
ain't
mean,
as good as
K's a better
Cade,
defensive player,
and he don't pass as
but
good as
he got the
he
accolades.
rebound better than and was great. He rebound better than
Oh,
Cade. He just don't get assists better.
yeah,
So Cade is points and
which is
assists.
crazy.
Brown is points and rebounds.
The only reason I would give it to Brown is for the simple fact he did it on a bigger stage. He did it in the playoffs and he did it in the finals. So he showed it on the bigger stage. So I will, if I take my
Okay.
unbiased hat
So
off,
we got
I'll
one.
give
So
it
we
to
got
him.
one better
Just
than
off
him.
of that.
I can give you that
Yeah.
because he won a whole Finals MVP. So we got to give him
Yeah.
that.
We gotta
Now,
put respect on him.
is he better than Ant-Man?
I already went on record and said I would take Cade over Ant Man, and I'm going to continue to say that. I believe Ant Man has a better team than Cade, but Cade is doing more than what we have. So I believe I'm going to take Cade Cunningham over Ant Man.
I agree. I believe Cade. I believe Ant is a streaky player. Some
Mm-hmm.
games he can drop 44 and hit 8 threes, and some game he will have 14 and will completely piss you off. Cade
Yeah,
also can do that too. The only
yeah,
difference is Cade is not a score first player. Anthony
yeah,
Edwards is. Cade
yeah,
is a pass first, shoot second player. So you're going to have games where Cade have 14 points but 14 assists
yeah,
and 2 turnovers. But Ant-Man having 14 points is more unacceptable because his role is to score and he got the green light to shoot over 14 threes a game.
yeah.
So,
His like K presence, he has a more winning presence as of right now than Edwards, and Edwards is just a scorer. Don't get me wrong, it gets wild, right? His high flashing dunks and stuff like that. It looks more pleasant or appealing, but still, K, I believe, has a more winning presence.
all right. So the only one we have over Cade is Jalen Brown. Would you
Mm.
put Tatum, a healthy Tatum, over?
I I wouldn't. I wouldn't. For a simple fact that Tatum is another player that has done it on the bigger stage. He might not got the accolade, but they definitely game planned for him, and he did show it up, and he did take the helm of that Boston Celtics team for probably a good 3 years of being contenders. And that's something because that's something that you just can't poo poo. So I will say Tatum, and he was Batman. No matter if Brown got it, Brown just became Batman today because he was injured. So I will say Tatum is better than.
Yeah, well, I can't give it to Tatum because we don't know this year Tatum. We seen
Well,
Cade
you
get
said healthy, bro. Nope,
y-
nope. You said a healthy Tatum. Don't try to switch it on me, Ricky Bobby.
a
You
hell.
said a healthy
All right,
Tatum.
I did say
So you
that.
saying Pryor? You gonna Pryor, bro? You ain't gonna put me out here in the deep end like that, dog. That's wild business. See, chat. You gotta watch him, bro. You gotta watch this
As you was
man.
talking, I'm like, Cade, we seen him this year do this, and Tatum, we only know Tatum from last year.
Oh, bro.
So I'm going to
You
put
said
this
healthy.
year. I'm going to put this year. So if I'm sticking with the thing, I'm going to put this year Cade over last year Tatum because Tatum, he was him. Yeah, no, he was him. But I think Cade went
Your
to.
foundation of your answer is mad shaky. It's mad McShaky, dog. That foundation of the
I
answer.
understand. All right, let's move to the next person. Next person. Okay. Because that one, my man is
Shaky.
cute. So we're going to go to players that actually playing. Do you
Right.
put, because you said American born players,
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
you put Cade better than Donovan Mitchell?
Yeah.
Spider.
Yeah. Mitchell, he gonna score, boy. That's one thing. He gonna score, and he's putting on a masterpiece over there at Cleveland of scoring. So, but overall, I'm taking Cade.
Yeah, it depends on what your team needs. If your
Mm,
team need that, he's going to score every game consistently. He ain't going
mm,
to get you no assists. He ain't going to get you no rebounds. He's
mm.
just going to get you buckets in every way, threes, twos, floaters. So he's going to score. I just think it depends on what your team needs at the time. And I still take Cade because size and defense.
Mhm.
And Next, would you put Cade over Kawhi? Kawhi is American born.
But I'm talking about the young heads too, though. That was part of my thing, like under 30.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's
Is
like
is
Kawhi,
Tyrese
he's an old head.
is Tyrese Maxey under 30?
Yeah, but he ain't there yet. Nah,
You don't
nah,
think so?
Max ain't there yet.
He
Nah,
ain't.
Max ain't
Yeah,
there
he's
yet.
like a less consistent spider.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
can go
But
crazy, but
but I mean, shout out to him to end up being the best and the most consistent player on that Philly team. We would have thought that.
no.
You got hell. I forgot Paul George got suspended for
PDs.
substance. Yeah, for substance. And then, the big man, what's his name? He ain't it, bro. I wonder when they're gonna get off of him.
Embiid. Let's
Yeah,
see.
Embiid.
Without Drew said without SGA, OKC is cooked. Now about the thing, Ern said they should have to give up picks if you get caught cheating and tanking. I get that. And our last question before you get to go outside and enjoy yourself, Humane,
Hey,
is the University of Michigan the best team in college?
hey.
We are talking about the Pistons being number one, and then the University of Michigan college basketball being number one. We are POP holding it down, and even the Big Ten. The Big Ten got like 6 teams in the top 20.
Mm-hmm.
Big Ten looking dominant again. We look dominant in college football. Now we're looking dominant in college basketball. Is University of Michigan the best college team in
Yeah.
basketball right now, and why?
Absolutely. And to be honest, it's not even close. I thought they should have been number one even when Arizona was undefeated. Because we have not been ducking smoke all season. We have the 7th hardest schedule of the league. So we're playing everybody. So it's not like we're number one, but we have a lower 50 or a lower 100 schedule. Mind you, it's a lot of teams in the league or the NCAA. We have the 7th hardest team, and we've been beating these boys by 40, 30. And also, with that being said, we have 2 top 10 matchups coming up this week.
That's
And
crazy.
Purdue, and we're randomly playing Duke in the middle of a Big Ten season, which doesn't make no sense to anybody. So we're scheduling smoke. So we're beating smoke, scheduling smoke. Everybody getting smoked out. We out here, fireman helmet on, giving people smoke. Put on everybody flames, yo. We out here,
Anybody can
bro.
get it,
Number one
Hugh.
team in the nation. Yeah, anybody can get it, bro.
All right, so
What
I
you
just
got?
posted the AP polls. Look at this men basketball. You got Michigan is number 1, Purdue is number 7, Nebraska number 9, Illinois is number 10, Michigan State number 15, Wisconsin number 24. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Big Ten teams in the top 25. Yes, we're number one. Number one, just look at our conference. We
Yeah.
got probably the hardest conference. We whooping on everybody in our conference. When you go out of conference, to all the big names, we not just beating them, we blowing teams out by 30 points.
Yeah.
We having a historic run, and I can't wait till we see Duke. Is it going to be in Duke?
No, it's a mutual. It's mutual.
It's a mutual place.
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
wait to see Duke. It's going to be fun. Give us a little a task because that don't hurt us if we win or lose or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But see where we at and give us an exciting game. But yeah, our schedule is insane, and I think we definitely should be the favorites to win it all, as
sure.
long as we get past the Big Ten. Because fighting against your people that you can beat somebody ass just across the street, but when you fighting against your cousins and people that just know you
all the time.
Yeah, it's just so much harder because any given day, a Michigan State can beat you. A bum Ohio State team that's irrelevant could possibly beat you. Anybody,
I think we got to beat them twice.
oh yeah, we can whoop on. We whooping on everybody. But I'm saying when it come down to that March time, you don't want. As long as we get past our conference players, teams, I think we're gonna give everybody else the smoke. So long as we
Yeah.
just need Big Ten to just do what they do and beat each other up, and we handle our business outside of that, I don't think any team can beat us once we come down to March.
Yeah. Smoked ribs, smoked salmon, smoked right. Everybody, bro. Everybody can get
Everybody
it,
getting to
man.
smoke you.
Everybody, man. Everybody can get it, man. Smoked brisket out here, B.
That's the energy I'm talking about. I appreciate it. We did a hot 2 hours. We're going to clip
Yeah.
all this stuff up. This was the quickest 2 hours possible
Ever,
because
bro.
it feel like we've been on here for like 20 minutes, to be honest.
Absolutely.
It feel like it was a
Absolutely.
quick one, but it was, hey man, when you're having some fun doing all your stuff, that is how it goes sometimes. So do that. I'm gonna go outside and do some jump ropes. I'm about
Yeah.
to do my workout outside. You done motivated me to go outside.
Hey, and if y'all not part of the Hall of Fame, y'all, click the link below. 15% off when you see my face. Type in that HUE15. You get 15% off. You get 3 days.
You get no days free because Hugh disappeared as he's talking. You guys get 3 days free just to test it out. Come test it out 3 days free. Worst case scenario, you don't like it. You don't like it. You just cancel. You just no like it. It don't matter. Yeah. They get no days free because you just disappear as So I'm finishing.
Dang, I messed it up for y'all. Man, I got this thing on the Sturf. I got this thing on everything. People still trying to call me back to back like they crazy out here, man. I
They
got no
on your head,
obligation.
Hugh?
Anywho, yeah, they on your boy head, man. They trying to talk to you, the kid. But anyways, I'm back so you can get that 3 days free.
Something about when you see my face, you get a discount. Bloop, 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 bloop.
People want to know what it is. Get the 3 days free so you can test the waters and decide if you like it. And then you can type in that HUE15, which gets you 15% off, of any membership that you would like to pick: weekly, monthly, yearly, lifetime. So, you know what I'm saying? Just holla at your boys, click the link below, and we are out here. And also NBA. Holla at your boys when trying to fix these problems. There we go.
Go on, let's get it. All right, we out of here.
Yeah.